who is Muhammad Turana? He is the Sheikh who had directly confirmed that the marriage between Muhammad Hijab and Sister Aisha did in fact occur.
Guys, this is crazy because from the little bit I see, the Hijab Ali Dawah side was using Sheikh Turana for their side somehow.
Muhammad Hijab, along with Ali Dawah, presented voice notes from Sheikh Turana claiming he was deceived by Sister Aisha. The goal? To undermine her credibility. But what they didn't expect, with all of their cunning tactics, their precision calculations, their wit...
Precision calculation? You're giving them a little too much credit here. They sound like idiots. Everything they've done so far is like the move of a complete idiot.
You know what I think?
What?
I think this is ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah?
It has a flair. It makes things sound really dramatic.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I have, yeah.
And with their surreptitious finanglings.
That sounds better.
Yeah, I know.
Suppressions and their wicked cover-up attempts was that the truth behind that same Sheikh would eventually be unveiled. I want you to stop what you are doing. Stop multitasking. Take a break from eating dinner. Silence your phones. This is the part I need your undivided attention.
Everyone, stop what you're doing. If you're like cleaning your room and stuff like this while listening to this in the background, stop for this and pay attention. We need, I'm agreeing with him, undivided attention from everyone. Some people say that they have, they work in the evenings and stuff like this and they just listen to us. Take a break. Who's going to know? Who's going to know? If your boss isn't looking, take a break right now and just listen to this. This is important.
It's like we're in a movie theater.
Yeah. Put the popcorn down, everyone.
This is the part you could never have imagined you would hear. First, I want you to hear the voice notes of Sheikh Muhammad Turana, played by both Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah.
This individual took her fabricated narrative to Mr. Mohammed Tarane, widely known as Sheikh Mohammed of Speaker's Corner, repeating the very same story she had already peddled to certain journalists. However, upon closer examination of her baseless claims, and after being presented with the actual text messages highlighted in this video, Mr. Tarani came to a sobering realization. He had been deceived. Let us now listen to his own words and witness the moment this deception is laid bare.
Hang on. So, guys, I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Ali Dawah heard her story and then he even posted a video talking about how messed up the Dawah guys are and stuff like this and whatever. And then interviewed her, but he had been saying, yeah, you should expose this guy for what he's done. But then Ali Dawah more recently in his video says, she basically duped me, so I apologize to Muhammad Hijab for falling for this deception. So they're trying to say that basically the same thing happened with Muhammad Turana, that he was on her side for a while, but then it became clear to him that she had deceived him. So they're saying the same thing happened, that basically she duped Ali Dawah and Muhammad Turana, but that after further investigation, these guys both realized, no, she's the liar, and Muhammad Hijab is the pillar of goodness and morality. Is that about right? I just want to make sure that I'm understanding it.
Everybody's a liar. It's just only Hijab is honest, nobody else.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Muhammad Hijab.
So this is the recording from the Hijab fake account, right?
This is from the first video.
Okay, this is their video, which is meant to expose Aisha. And okay, I just want to.
Allah Azza wa Jal that you are well. I'm contacting you regarding the case of Sister. I just wanted to mention to you, Akhi, that I was dragged into the situation, and I have nothing to do with this matter. As they say, I have no dog in the race in this matter at all. Also, in the same time, I just wanted to acknowledge that I was kind of misled. I should have paid attention to all the details before dealing with it. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is a mistake, which I wanted to apologize. My sincere apologies to you, Akhifullah, about it. But anyway, inshallah ta'ala, I will be always, inshallah ta'ala, your brother. And if you need any help or support or anything, inshallah ta'ala, just let me know.
He needs some help.
The main point Sheikh Turana points out is that he was...
You know, the only reason I think Salman is safe here is because he's in the US, not in the UK.
He'd be doomed.
Yeah.
He'd be doomed if he were in the UK. Can you imagine that? I mean, they'd be storming his house like they stormed Mufti Abu Layth's house. That's what they'd be doing right now.
And then we don't know exactly what happened to Lubna, but something sounds like same vein as the other stuff, right?
Yeah, sounds bad. Sounds bad.
Kind of misled. But what does that mean? And how is that from this statement, they conclude that Sister Aisha fabricated this entire story? The second thing to take note of is that the Sheikh apologizes for not paying attention to the details, yet he does not provide any specificity and is vague with his apology. If you're not taking notes, please pause and do so. Take note of this apology. Now let's hear the voice note that Sheikh Torana sent to Ali Dawah.
Tarona, Mohammed Tarona, he's got an audio recording we're going to play for you.
Now about this case, Akhi, when Sister reached out to me and she told me about the marriage between her and Muhammad Hijab, I believed her. Later, Muhammad denied this marriage. Now, on my side, I tried to speak to Sister. I tried to advise her. Also, I tried to make her feel that she's heard and to calm her emotions down. But none of my efforts made any difference to her. And at the end of the day, Allah Azza wa Jal is the one who judges between all our affairs, and Allah Azza wa Jal is the one who is just and fair, Tabarak wa Ta'ala. So I will leave this matter to Allah, Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Also, my brother, I don't want to get involved in this matter any further. So please, my brother, don't contact me for this matter anymore. Jazakallah khair.
Now, in this voice note, the only key point he makes is...
Stop it for a second.
Okay.
In both those clips, right, he's very vague. He's like, I got involved and I don't know who's right. Allah knows who's right. That's the end of the story, right? But they both, Ali Dawah and Muhammad Hijab, framed this as him saying, "Oh, I completely agree that Muhammad Hijab is innocent." And it's going to turn out that they blackmailed him just to get him to say that he was neutral on the matter.
that he believed the sister, and then Muhammad Hijab later denied it. There is no conclusion or definitive opinion on the matter. So why is it that both Muhammad Hijab, hiding behind his AI avatar, and Ali Dawah repeatedly use Sheikh Torana in every video to somehow justify that Sister Aisha was not telling the truth and fabricated the story?
They also falsely claimed that Mohammed Tarawneh was coerced into silence. But when Tarawneh learned the truth, he apologized to Hijab.
First off, we never made a specific claim that Muhammad Torana was coerced into silence.
So what now? Was Tarawneh wrong before, or is he lying now? Either way, his input is void. He saw nothing. He knows nothing. Are we supposed to believe he was suddenly intimidated into changing his stance?
In your words, he saw nothing, he knows nothing.
For a second. That clip is from the second video on the Not Hijab channel. Suddenly, after appealing to Tarana multiple times, suddenly they're saying, "Oh,
he
his
saw
input's
nothing and knows
void.
nothing."
Ignore him. Don't pay attention to him."
Yeah, guys,
Very
everyone
interesting.
catching that? So you're saying in the first video, it's like, and Sheikh Torana, he's been part of this whole thing, and he's got the info, and after a closer examination, he realized this Aisha chick is a liar and can't be trusted. But then something happened between that and the second video, and it's Muhammad Sheikh Torana knows nothing. He knows nothing. He saw nothing. You can't. Well, his opinion is completely irrelevant because he has nothing to do with anything. That's what it was like? Huh. That's weird. Wonder why they changed. Maybe something's about to come out here.
Posed a question by asking, are we supposed to believe that Sheikh Torana was suddenly intimidated into changing his stance? Yes, I know. I can already hear the ridiculing and mockery from both Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah.
Present a single piece of concrete evidence, just one.
What you are about to witness is something unprecedented. This is no longer just a scandal. This is now a criminal case.
Unfortunately, this brother Muhammad Hijab, he started now blackmailing me.
Whoa! All right, let's go ahead and I'll finish this little clip and then we'll rewind this. So Muhammad Hijab, he start now blackmailing me.